Instagram. I encourage you to hop on over to Facebook right now. Just follow me at Letitia Campbell on Facebook. Letitia, Leticia, Campbell like the soup on Facebook, so you can grab and watch this slide, or you can just hang out here and listen, right? So thank you guys. Thank you everyone for hopping on. Sorry that I'm a little bit tardy for the party. I've been setting up a lot of stuff this morning. Last night, my husband and I, he surprised me with an awesome date to the Hudson over here in Manhattan. I don't know if you guys know what the Hudson is. It's like that tall building that you just climb up to the top of the steps. It was so beautiful, and I'll post some pictures up later. But it was great. And my legs right now, guys, I meant to do this presentation standing up, but I was like, my legs and my buttocks is hurting right now because we were walking all day yesterday, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was awesome. All right, let me do a quick shout out in the room. If you are watching live right now, type in hashtag live. If you're watching this on a replay, type in hashtag replay. The third thing I need you to do is right below in the comments, post where you're watching from and the name of your business, no links. Post where you're watching from and the name of your business, no links. If you already been part of this show for the past couple of days and you're like, oh, Letitia, I already put in my information yesterday, put your information in again today, because I always get brand new, sprinking new people hop on my lives, and you never know what connection you can build. Hey, Tasha, how are you? What connection you can build from being a part of this broadcast. All right. Okay, let me see who's in the building. We got Anita Charlotte. Welcome. Good morning. We got Jennifer Crims. Welcome. Good morning, Jennifer. We got Miss Cheryl Todd. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for being a guest on this show, a viewer on this show. Thank you so much. We have Therese. Hey, Therese, what's tea? Therese, if you could do me a favor and put my website up. Miss Tasha, what's up, Miss Channel 4 News, Tasha? Yes, we got Alita Smith in the house. We have Tasha Diane Rollins. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, Tasha says she's from Liberty, South Carolina, and she is the founder of Autism in Action. Great, great, great. Let me see some more businesses, guys, in the chat. Let me see some more businesses. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? And what is the name of your business? Where are you watching from, and what is the name of your business? And those of you, what I'm going to do something different today. If you are interested in joining me on this screen, you don't have to have your camera on. We can just listen to your voice. And you have a question, a business-related question, please feel free to type in the word question in all caps. No, don't do that. Type in Ask Letitia. Ask Letitia. Do hashtag Ask Letitia, and I will add you to my screen when and if you have a question to ask. All right, we got Treese in the house. Treese, if you could do me a favor and put my website in the comments there real quick. Treese in the house. She's from Winston Salem, North Carolina. She's the founder of Ambition Dynasty LLC. We got Miss Tasha. She's from Maryland. New Path to Freedom LLC. Amazing. We got Miss Alita from Dallas, Texas. Yes, she said, I'm the founder of Growth by Steps and the co-founder of Freedom Growers. Amazing, guys. Thank you, guys. And guys, if you haven't shared this out, thanks, Therese. Please make sure that you share this broadcast out. And some quick housekeeping really quickly. We're going to be closing out virtual ticket access coming up very, very soon. So I need everyone under the sound of my voice, if you haven't grabbed your virtual ticket, meaning that you could actually watch our Dallas event, which is going to be from November 8th through November 10th from the comfort of your home, guys. And you're not going to just get 1 day access. You're not just going to get 2 day access. And thank you for sharing, Alita. You're going to get 3 days access by going to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. Click the very first option, put your email in, and it'll take you straight to the page where you can grab your virtual ticket right now, for just $29. And guys, if you haven't shared this out, please make sure that you share this out. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Alita. We got Monica Rowe. Hey, Monica Rowe, what's tea? Good morning. She's from Orlando, Florida. And she's the CEO and founder of Elevate Your Empire, LLC. I love it, love it, love it. We got Valet Thomas. Thank you, Miss Thomas, for hopping on. And those of you who are new to me, my name is Letitia Campbell of CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. I'm also the CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, LLC, and creator of the Sales Success Academy. And I am your Sales Success Strategist. I help you develop habits that will allow you to reach your goals, get the most out of your time, and maintain an action plan so that you can dominate your sales online and build your empire, guys. And what we're going to be talking about today is most people, whether you're a coach, consultant, service provider, or network marketing leader, you are somewhere stuck in your business. Type in me if you've ever been stuck, or you are possibly currently stuck in your business. So I wanted to, like I told you guys yesterday, and we did a poll yesterday on my live, and many of you guys, thank you so much for responding. Most of you guys said that y'all very much visual learners just like me. So that's why I have this one-page slide deck up for you right now. And this basically explains at what process are you stuck? Because we never really are really stuck when it comes to ideas. Let's just be honest. We are always writing down in our notebooks after notebooks. How many of you guys right now have notebooks after notebooks of ideas, of plans you want to make in your business, of places you want to go, of partnerships you want to create, right? Of the money that you want to generate, right? So you're never really stuck on ideas. We're more often than not stuck on either our business strategy or our business process. Now, I want you guys to do me a favor. First, before we get into which part are you stuck at, let me first talk about the meaning of strategy and process. Strategy and process. So a strategy is a plan of action or policy designed to achieve a major or overall aim. Process is the series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Now, I want you guys to be honest. None of us are perfect. Like I told you guys for the past 2 days, if you're building a business off of perfection, you're going to have a failed business, okay? No business is perfect. You don't even want your business to be perfect because you want your business to evolve. And thank you guys. If you haven't shared this out, make sure that you share this out. Where are you at right now? Where are you stuck at? Are you stuck with your sales strategy? Or are you stuck with your sales process? Which one are you stuck at? Are you stuck with your sales strategy, or are you stuck with your sales process? All right. And if y'all want to hop on the screen, what I can do is I can put the URL link so you can hop on Zoom and ask your questions. And I just want to say, guys, we always want to be the smartest person in the room, so that's what stops us and prevents us from asking questions. But I'm telling you right now, if you feel that you are the smartest person in the room, you're actually the dumbest person in the room. Questions are key. I love my clients like Jackie Buckmeyer, who asks 1,000 questions during class, because you learn something new every time you ask the questions. Okay, Monica Rose says she thinks she's stuck on both. Oh, Tasha said, ask Letitia Campbell. Yes, 20 notebooks of notes. We just write down notes after notes, so we're not really stuck on ideas. Okay, guys, this live is interactive. It's not like a listen shop. This live is actually going to help you determine where is it that you're stuck at, either sales strategy or sales process, and what is going to be your next step. So this live can go as long as short as you want. Okay, Monica Rose said, I have never taken the time to really create either for my business. You have to create it, girl. You have to. Who's stuck on where to start first? Yes. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, Tree said both. Okay. Let's get some more comments in here, guys. Make sure I didn't miss any of you guys' comments. Hey, Mary Lee Hines. Happy to have you here. Okay. All right, Tasha says strategy. Okay. All right, let me get 2 more responses here. And the question on the docket is, what are you stuck at, sales strategy or sales process? If you want to hop on the screen and ask a question, type in a hashtag Ask Letitia. Hey, Chanel, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Those of you who are just hopping on, today's topic is about where are you stuck? Are you stuck more on your sales strategy or your sales process? Hey, Tracy Hackins. Now, this topic has nothing to do with branding. I always tell people, first figure out what is going to be your sales strategy and your sales process, and then go over into the branding side. I am able to come on live and talk to you, able to send an invite. I am able to. Okay, good, good, good. Awesome. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull on. Yeah, I like these interactive lives, because I feel like that is the only way you guys are going to learn and walk away from this broadcast like, oh my God, I got it. So Tasha, I'm sending you the invite right now to hop on my screen. So whenever you're ready, you don't have to have your camera on, guys. Let me be very clear. I know it's early, or maybe you guys are at work and you don't want your boss seeing you on the camera, and that is perfectly fine. So Tasha, I just sent you the invite so you can hop on. Okay, so Marielle says strategy. Okay, Miss Tasha's gonna hop on. All right, give me some more answers, guys. Where are you stuck at? Business strategy or business process? Hey, Tasha, how are you? Can you hear me? Let me put my headphones on so I can make sure I hear you. I want to make sure I hear you, girl. Okay, let's do a mic check. Can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you. That is weird. Okay, say something again. Can you guys hear Tasha? Yes or no? I can hear her. All right, take your time, Tasha. No rush. No rush. Yeah, go out and come back in, because it's probably, let me make sure you're not on mute. Nope, you're not on mute. All right, let me put you on mute, and now let me take you off. Okay, say something now. All right, Tasha, go out and then come back in. Oh, you guys can't hear her? Okay, we're going to get her on the screen in just a second. All right. Okay, she's going to bounce right back on. If any of you other ladies want to hop on the screen, hey, Linda, how are you? We're going to get this back in action. Hey, Roz, what's tea, mama? Good morning, Roz. Okay. You can't hear me, or you can't? Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick, because I can't hear you. That is the weirdest thing. All right, say something. Wow, it's not letting me. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me see. Maybe it's me. I don't think it is me though, because everyone who's watching, can y'all hear me? So I think it's your end, mama. Yeah. Do you have headset on? Okay, take the headset out and see if that works. Oh, okay, something happened. I heard you. What happened?
You can hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. You're good.
Okay, I took the headphones out, so
Oh, good. So
you're actually on speaker, and I'm at the car, but I'm in the back room. So my question is in regards to the starting place. So we're talking about sales strategy, correct?
Absolutely. You always start. Okay. So here's where you always want to start first with this whole with your whole process in your business, is that you always want to start off with the strategy first. What is going to be your strategy of your business? So you said that you're more stuck on both though. So where are you at in your business right now?
Well, right now we've got a fully booked podcast, and we've actually got a couple interviews lined up where I'm going to be interviewed on a couple other podcasts. And so we just have started introducing the piece by piece parenting program using a bit.ly link through MailChimp as a sales page, but it's just mentioned at the end of the podcast recording. And I guess my question is, initially I want them to subscribe to my email list. Should I be forcing, or should I be putting that out more for them to get on the email list, or should I be pushing the program? Like, which the egg before, you know what I mean, the chicken, or the chicken before the egg, I guess is
Do you
what I'm
already
trying.
have a healthy amount of listeners for your podcast right now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So if I were you right now, I will push them more towards my email list initially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get them on there, and then once they hop on your email list, you'll give them that offer. But you can easily get a funnel created, Tasha, to where once somebody opts onto your email list, right, they go to that bit.ly link page, they drop in their email list. I know you already have your ebook, your Autism Speaks
Mm-hmm.
ebook, right? They grab that, and then immediately they get put to the offer. So you don't even have to really nurture people for too long. You could just literally like put them on a sale, put them on an actual page, you know, the opt-in page, and then bump them up into your program.
Now, the funnel that you're talking about, is that through ClickFunnels? Because I'm not using ClickFunnels right now.
I
I'm
mean, you
only
can
using.
use it through anything. You could be ClickFunnels, it could be squeeze pages, it could be whatever it is that you feel comfortable with using. It doesn't have to necessarily be ClickFunnels, but is what you feel comfortable, platform that you feel comfortable with using. What is your program? Talk about your program a little bit.
So my program is the Piece by Piece Parenting Program, where we do individualized parenting coaching for parents with children on the autism spectrum. And we actually go through self-care, we go through parenting styles, and in the end, we actually close out with, finding out what their special needs are, because every family that has a child on the spectrum is different.
Mm-hmm.
There's not two people on the spectrum that are alike, and so they
Mm-hmm.
really need an
That's right.
individual plan going forward.
That's right. And how much is that?
$7.95.
$7.95. Okay, awesome. Is there something that like a lower ticket offer that you could put on the front end of that? Like, what is the first before somebody when somebody joins your program? What is the first thing as a parent they need to be more aware of?
Themselves. They need to do a personal inventory.
Okay, so follow me here. Follow me here, Tasha. So you could create an opt-in page, offer it in your ebook, and then immediately they get offered with how to what was it how to personal what is it personal audit, what was
You
it
mean like
called,
a personal inventory?
personal inventory, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll take that personal inventory mini course or audit or quiz, then they can get led into your 797 offer.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're putting that lower price offer on the front end because that's the first step that they need in order to get to the 797 offer.
Mm-hmm.
If you have them jump from joining your list, grabbing your ebook, and then bam, 797 offer, you're not going to get that high of a conversion. But if you start to sort of test your list a little bit, turn them from a free 99 lead to a paid lead by giving them that quick offer that solves one problem. The point of that is you want them to create a personal inventory. Then the next step, now you're accelerating them. The next step is for them to get inside your 797 offer. So that's the
Okay.
process. Because you already
Gotcha.
have the strategy, you have the podcast, you got guests on there, you're marketing on there, great. I've been listening to a couple of your episodes, you're doing amazing. Now it's time for the sales process side, where now you're going onto your podcast. You really don't have to wait to the end of the podcast to give that bit.ly link. You can just keep saying it as if every 10 to 15 minutes, say, hey, by the way, make sure you guys hop onto bit.ly/autism speaks, whatever it is. And tell the audience what is your link for them to go and check it out.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What did you say?
What is the link? What is the link that you're saying on your podcast right now?
TashaRollins.com/piece by piece, which is
Mm-hmm.
spelled PIECE by PEACE.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, did that help? Did that help you a little bit figuring out what your process needs to be?
Yeah, because I felt like with the offer just going straight to the sales page, they're going to be like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like there is anything in the middle to kind of buffer that out. And I definitely don't want to lose them because they feel like, I know you have to be salesy to make sales, but I don't want to come across as, that salesy. I want them to recognize what they need before they decide that they're going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely. You know what? I believe that it's okay to be salesy if you really have a product or service that's going to impact the world. Like if
Mhm.
you're really passionate about helping people, about especially what you're doing, Tasha, you and I have been speaking for a while. You know, I have a son that's on the spectrum as well. And this is a really touchy subject for women, you know, because we're protective over our babies. And there's half the time, and I explain this to you as well, that we feel like we're at a fight against us in administration. You know, making sure that our children are getting the proper care and they're not forgotten about. So you
Right.
have something that we need. And for us to take that personal inventory of ourselves, whether it be your assessment or your mini course or just a series of videos that you're going to give us, in order for us to start ascending into your 797 offer, we need it. We
So
need it.
that's something that I've been toying around with too, is whether or not I need to go ahead and get my courses up and running on Teachable, so I can offer that. It's kind of a in between offer for a
Yeah,
lower ticket item.
you absolutely
Um,
can.
yeah.
You
So
absolutely can.
all right.
Yeah, reach out to me, sis, so we can get some of these tasks done for you.
Will do. I've got a little time tomorrow where I'll be off, so hopefully that's on my to-do list for you.
All right, I'm gonna
Thank
hold you
you.
accountable to it. Thank you so much for hopping on the show, Tasha.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Awesome. Did you guys really enjoy that conversation, guys? I truly and honestly hope that you did. So basically, I want to know, what was your number one takeaway, everyone, for listening to Tasha. And again, Tasha, I appreciate you for hopping on. I always tell people ask powerful questions. I learned that from Trevor Otts, who was the founder of the Black CEO movement. When he mentioned that, oh my God, I started to become unafraid of asking questions, because that one tiny piece of advice that I just gave Tasha transformed her business overnight, because she first thought that she was stuck on the strategy. No, she already had a strategy. She has a podcast. She also mentioned that she has guests for her podcast. All she needs is her process, right? All she needs is her process. Monica Rowe, you said that you are stuck on both the strategy and the process. That is not true. After having that conversation with you earlier this week, you are no way at all stuck at all in the strategy. You have the strategy, sis. You're just stuck on the process. And for some of you guys, you need to pay somebody to do the process for you. You have all the dots in line. Process. When we think of process is like putting together a puzzle, right? It's like putting the puzzle pieces together. So guys, those of you who are watching, please take advantage of this opportunity. Hop on the screen with me. You don't have to show your picture if you don't want to. You have to put on your video. You can literally just say your voice. Who else wants to get on the screen? Who else wants to get in the hot seat today and ask your question? Because I'm tired of y'all saying that you're stuck. Y'all think you're stuck because you don't have ideas. You think you're stuck because you don't have content. You're either stuck on one of these two things: strategy or process. Strategy or process. Good morning, Tina Thompson. Strategy or process. So if you want to hop on the screen, type in hashtag Ask Letitia, and I will inbox you my link for you to be added to the screen. All right, let me read your comments, guys, real quick. All right. Okay. Oh, Miss Tasha said, I don't think that's being salesy. You're an informer. Ooh, girl. Channel 4 News, Miss Tasha. Come on now. Yes, Miss Tasha. Y'all listen. Miss Tasha been on the Channel 4 News. She ain't playing. Get clear on what your process is. It helps. Absolutely. She gets the mind adjustments. Absolutely. My question that I I'll say my question is that I have my process still working. I think that my process needs tweaking. Yeah, we gotta really look at your process though, Ray. We gotta look at it more in depth, because a lot of us think we have a process, but we actually don't. So we gotta look at what your process is. What is your process, Ray? And guys, if you want to hop on the screen, type in hashtag Letitia. Hashtag Ask Letitia. You're right. It's like a big puzzle that I'm looking at and can't seem to put them together. Y'all can literally make money off of this live right now. Like literally. Y'all can literally, that's why I tell y'all guys, stop hiring these botched up branding coaches. Stop hiring these business coaches. You need a sales coach, because after, when you get a process, you have to also elevate your process as well. You know, you only need one or two things in your business, because if you've been online for a while, running and dominating your business, you do not need anybody else teaching you about branding and business strategy. All right, we have Miss Rhea Sunshine. She wants to hop on the screen. All right, we're going to send her a quick message. Oh, please. Okay, Ray. And Roz, right after Ray, I'm going to catch you, sis. So Ray, check your inbox message. Oops. And hop on the screen, sis. Oh, she's quick. Abracadabra. All right, let's do a sound check real quick. Ray, can you see and hear me clearly?
And Rod,
I can.
Ray,
Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yep, loud and clear. If you could turn down your other device, so because it's like an echo. I think you got the live going.
Is that better?
Much better.
Okay.
All right. What is your question, sis?
My question is, I have
Oh,
the.
she's quick.
I think it might be the fact that I still have my Facebook up.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll wait. Take that down.
There we go.
Awesome. That's much better. Sorry about that echo, guys. We're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. What's your question, sis?
So marketing, online marketing, and all that is my jam. I love that. You know, landing pages and tripwires and the downsells and upsells and all that. And it's like I have the pieces of the puzzle. Like somebody had said in the comments, I have the pieces of the puzzle, but it's not making a clear picture. And I know it's not making a clear picture because it's obviously not resonating with my ideal client, because I'm still in the chase as opposed to having that audience being built.
Okay. Do you have an ideal client?
I do.
Who is she?
Women entrepreneurs.
Women entrepreneurs. Okay. Do you feel that you're out there more often enough targeting them?
I do. I tend to go to pop-ups and other networking events, because usually when you're in a networking event, there's going to be other, and I primarily go to women, female entrepreneur networking events. So, you know, I'm talking to people, I'm making connections, you know, as you and Tasha were bringing up, I go with women entrepreneurs. A lot of them are what I call mompreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they have those concerns as moms also. And some of my products are geared for kids, but it's just like something's not connecting. Something's not happening.
Do you feel that you are marketing often enough on social media, though?
I do. I have business page on Instagram, on Facebook.
Are you going
Also,
live often?
I do. I go live at least once a week on my personal page, and then I go live periodically in some of my other business pages. So I'm going live at least twice a week.
Okay. So what is the name of your brand?
My brand actually is just my name. It's just Dr. Ray Smith. And then under that umbrella, I have a few things, but my main one, like I was had mentioned yesterday, was in regards to gut health with nutritional supplementation. In order for people to understand that, you know, if you get your gut healthier, you'll be healthier also, your immune system, chronic pain issues, things like that. I even address some things with ASD, with autism spectrum.
Okay, so do you have an assessment that you can give entrepreneurs?
I don't. I was literally thinking, this is confirmation. I was literally thinking about that yesterday. It's like some of it I think maybe is they don't understand what I'm offering.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where the disconnect is, because it's just too vague. Like, okay, yeah, that's fine, but what exactly is that?
Okay, so right now you're currently stuck on the strategy part. You haven't hit the process part. So the strategy is you need to have some type, because your audience is not really, they're not either, it's all about the awareness scale, right? Either your audience is super aware that they need your products, right? Or they're so unaware that they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't realize that they need it. So you have to heighten their awareness scale that they need you. So by having something like an assessment to where they're filling something out and they're realizing, dang, I wasn't so aware of this.
Okay.
I wasn't so aware of that. You know, supplements is like a red sea.
It's a red sea.
You know what I mean? And literally women get so overwhelmed to the point that once they're, and like I told you guys, in order to understand your client, you got to understand how their brain works. When they go down a supplement aisle in the Walgreens, in the CVS, the Rite Aid, their brain instantly gets very overwhelmed, and then immediately their brain is telling them, "Oh, you don't need that stuff. You know, you know, drink water, eat healthy, exercise. You're good." You know what I'm saying? And they're not realizing that. And then they got the fear factor. All these people saying, "Oh, all these naturalists and organic people are like, you don't need all that stuff. They got chemicals and colored dye V20." You know, it's like now they got the fear factor involved. So now, for one, you have to create a sense of trust for your audience. You know, I'm glad that you put that Dr. Ray in front of there, because it allows them to know that you are an expert, or your zone of genius is supplements, is overall care, and be very clear on who are you targeting, because you have to choose either you're targeting the children or you're targeting the entrepreneur herself. So you got to get clear. You can't do both.
Right.
You know, so you saying that, hey, I want to just target female entrepreneurs, then you got to tell us why. You know, you look at a company like Bulletproof. Bulletproof is huge. Entrepreneurs are literally guzzling that coffee down like water, because what is our number one problem as stay-at-home entrepreneurs, work from home moms? Our energy is crap some days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're looking at a Bulletproof product and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so energized, and I can actually utilize this to lose weight so I can look great on stages. Right? So you have to have that same concept or languaging. I think if you just change your languaging and throw in that assessment, girl, cooking with gas.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, did I answer your question, sis?
You did. You definitely did.
All right, thank you so much for hopping on the show, and make sure you grab that ticket, girl, so we can get on the show.
I am.
All right. You look great. All right, talk to you in a bit. Okay, guys. All right, let me go all over to Miss Roz over here. Let me get my girl Roz in the building, honey. Hold on. How do I hold on? Let me get Roz on here. Did you guys enjoy that? I really enjoyed talking to Miss Ray, honey. Dr. Ray. Yes, let's get Roz on in here. All right, if any of you guys have a question, just type in hashtag Ask Letitia. This is an interactive live. The first, Roz, I just sent you an inbox, love. And after Roz, I think I got, who else did the Ask? If y'all have a question, type in Ask Letitia. I'll take one more Ask Letitia. So after Roz, we're going to have Miss Monica hop on the screen. But I'll take one more Ask Letitia. Whoever has a question, one more Ask Letitia. You're welcome, Miss Dr. Ray. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'll be honest, Dr. Ray. I you know, sometimes when you get these people who are teaching on supplements, they make it so boring. Do y'all agree? Like sometimes when you listen to these people like talk about supplements and overall gut health, they make it so boring. Like if you can make it entertaining, Dr. Ray, I promise you, you're going to get more people. Oh my God, Roz, I like your picture, girl. Well, hello. All right, can you hear me good, Roz? Let's do a quick sound check.
Sound check, sound check.
All right, we are good. We are good. So, Roz, what is your question, sis?
My question is that I've been listening to the other ladies, and some of the things that you have already said, you're talking about me.
Ooh.
I mean, you're all over my toes. You got your foot on my neck. And my colon is there. Period, point blank.
Oh, not the colon, not the colon. Come on.
All natural cleaning.
Yes, yeah, we get a colon cleanse this morning. Colon cleanse ministry. Let's go.
So basically, I guess I'm falling into the category with the other two ladies is that I know my message. I know my stuff. I know I'm good at what I do. But however, when I am, coming across on Facebook, I can't sell a sheet of toilet paper.
Oh, girl, stop.
But when I'm face to face and I need to get a one-on-one client, I can get the client. But I can't convert that whatever that is to online. I have the ebooks, I have the e-store, I have courses, I do the webinars, I do write the books, all of this. I have all the bells, the whistles, the toys, the click funnels, the get response. I have letter E, all of the above.
Oh, I know this. So for you, Roz, we have to set something up like similar to what Tasha has, getting them people opted into your list. I know you sent me some information on your summit, and it would be great if you can have, when somebody registers for that, you lead them right into some type of mini course or mini offer, so that way you can start to get more paid people on your list. Next thing is, I know I mentioned this to you before, is that when you're online, you got to talk about, and I talked about this on my live on Monday, you got to talk about the what, not the how, right? Online is all based on keeping your audience curious about what it is that you can do for them, right? When we're giving the answers on social media, they're gonna watch it and then they're gonna move, just like they do on YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube gives answers to everything. There's no sense of curiosity. That's why YouTube is actually the second search engine, if you think about it, because this is video knowledge versus that text knowledge that you normally have on Google. But when you're online, and I know you answered this question for me before, do you feel that you're giving away the answer and not giving people the opportunity to be curious and opt into your list and get into your offer to actually get the solution? Yeah, she sees out of her head. What, say it, girl, say it. Yeah, and belly to belly marketing, and you mentioned that, Roz, that how when you are in front of people, you could sell them. Yes, because you're very charismatic in person. People feel your energy. Selling is about energy. And Roz, you and I are old school when it comes to selling. Like all we did back then was get in front of people's faces and build that energy and smile and be able to touch their shoulder and say, hey, you getting this? Like, yeah. And then when we make that offer and we close them, we give them a hug, and now we have that sense of trust, and it's that energy that connects us when we're doing belly to belly. You don't get that online. You can't, I can't touch you right now. I can't hug you. I can't be like, oh my God, hey girl, we can't do none of that because there's no physical connection. So now you have to say, let me draw back and let me just talk about the what, not the how. So that way they get inside of my worlds, and then you start to upsell them. Okay. And I want everybody on the side of my voice to take that word salesy out of your vocabulary, because everyone on here is like Miss Tasha said, you're an informer. You are there to help people impact the world and create some awesome opportunities and results. So did that help you, Roz?
Yeah, and then one last question. When you say the what instead of the how, so all of my questions should be what if? If? Okay.
Or just imagine, and I play good cop, bad cop with my content. Like, as I was writing down these 14 topics for this week, I was like, okay, how can I, if I'm being good cop is when we're like, oh, giving away the solution, giving them tips, giving them all these things, right? The bad cop is you're holding it and you say, listen, I'm just going to give you this instruction, but I'm not going to tell you how you can shift your way through it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all saw that movie called The Grass, and then people were running through the grass and they couldn't get out. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary movie. I was like, I had nightmares about it, but it's like nobody was teaching them how to get out. So they're all running like, ah! right? So that's how you got to be online. You got to pull people in in the lawn, in the cornfield, and now they figured out how to get out. And then in the middle, you got that rock in the middle and say, hey, this is your solution. But guess what? You gotta put some skin in it now. If you really want to make a result and get a breakthrough, you got to put some skin in it. And now they're in. And it's not salesy at all. It's not salesy, because let's just be honest, when we're giving away free 99 information, and I see you do that also in your email, because I'm on your email list, they don't do anything with it.
You on my email list?
Yeah, I get your emails all the time. Yes, I do. I'll screenshot it to you. Yeah, girl, I've been following y'all. Yes, I'm in your email list. Roz Jones. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting your emails. Absolutely. All right, Roz, did I answer your question this morning? Okay, thank you for being on. I know you and I are going to work together real soon. I'm excited.
Yes, we got. Yeah, call me later.
I'm gonna call you. Give
Today.
me a couple of hours. Yep, I'm gonna call you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Roz, for hopping on. Okay, we have another awesome person who's going to be joining us on the screen. I'm gonna go over and grab Miss Monica. All right. And I promise, guys, we're not going to be on too super long. I know some of you guys want to go back and watch the replay. Like, oh my God, what's Coach Letitia doing? I got to watch the replay. I just hopped in. All right, Monica, I just sent you the link. Now we have one more. Whoever wants to hop on and ask their question, I'm giving one more person an opportunity. All you got to do is type in hashtag Ask Letitia right below this video. Ask Letitia right below this video, and I will add you to the screen. You don't have to have your camera on if you don't want to. You can have your video off, and we'll just listen to your voice. So right now we're waiting for Monica Rowe to hop on. Monica, you are up on The Price is Right. Monica Rowe, you are up on The Price is Right. I see her running down the audience like, yay! All right, let me know really quickly, guys, did this help you? Did any of you guys who are watching, does this help you? If you didn't do so already, grab your virtual ticket for my upcoming event. I'm going to be in Dallas from November 8th to November 10th. If you want to watch the event virtually, go to camelsuccessnetwork.com. Awesome, Monica. How are you?
Hi.
Oh,
I'm doing good. How are you?
Y'all like our
Thank
braids,
you.
y'all? So we the box braids, girl.
Yes. Yes.
How many inches is yours?
I don't know, but they go to like a little bit lower past my mid back. They're pretty long.
So about 18, 20 inches.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
That's our, okay, 20 inches. See, we got 20 inches over here. If you have anything less than 20 inches, you are basically bullheaded. Go ahead, Monica, ask your questions.
Okay.
Ask the questions.
All right. So my question, because honestly, everybody else's questions have been answering a few questions I've had. Our call answered a lot of questions that I had, but I'm still kind of like focused on, while I'm getting all of that shaped and everything and beginning to work with you and everything, I still have like, I need to create content. And the problem is what happened with me before in my business, like I told you before, I got overwhelmed. And when I got overwhelmed, I shut it down. I was like, I'm over it. I don't feel like dealing with this, all the tech, all of the different social media and everything. And over the past year, I have 3 different Instagram accounts. I have a personal business page and a podcast account. I have a Facebook page. I started a Facebook group for my business. And of course I have my personal page. And it's like, when I start to think of a content plan in the meantime, I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I was doing a month of Instagram lives, which were okay. I wanted to do Facebook Live, but for some reason, there feels like this intimidating difference between Instagram and Facebook. Like, it's like, oh, my family's on there. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Where I have like this intimidation of going live on Facebook, but it's like, I just get stuck on like, where should I be focusing this content? And for a while, I was actually putting everything on all 3 pages, and that seemed to just be not a good idea. It felt like
why is
all the
that?
numbers from, it felt like the numbers from all 3 pages went down somehow. I don't understand how that happens. But I think honestly what it is that the content that I'm putting up, I don't feel is really connected to what it is that I'm trying to do or the product that I have. So I'm like stuck on like, so what should I even be posting right now? Should I be I mean, I know I have to post something because I need to stay consistent, but then I get stuck on where should I even post? Like, I don't know where I should start. I feel like I need to start over with it because otherwise it's just going to be overwhelming. It feels like it's too much to do.
I totally understand. Thank you so much for that question. Let's first talk about your content. All right, we're going to talk about your content. Then we're going to talk about your social media marketing, and then we're going to dive into another platform I feel that you need to start to get on immediately right after this live. Okay, content. Now, with your content, you need to really gauge and really be clear on telling your audience, you know, talking about what's keeping people from writing their vision. Because I know one of the things that you do is you do the beginning stages of people's businesses, which they need to focus on vision, vision, vision. Okay, putting their vision out, making it plain, so that way they can make sure that they're always on track with their vision. Talking about their why, things like that. So when you're on live, you're not giving the answer. You're basically talking about, well, what is keeping entrepreneurs from writing down their vision and sticking to it? The shiny object effect, beep, beep, right? What is keeping entrepreneurs from executing their vision? Talk about the compare syndrome. Boop, boop, us comparing ourselves to everybody else. You know, what is keeping us from even starting to think about more visualizing what we're doing every single day? Hello, it's because we don't feel that we're worthy of success. And I see a lot of women that always feel like they're not worthy to make money or be successful. Okay, so that in all will help you extremely create 30 days worth of content, and then you just rinse and repeat the next 30 days. Here's things about content, guys. You don't have to come up with nothing new under the sun. And I encourage you to go and get this book called Still Like an Artist. I forgot the author, but just type that in. It's a really easy read. Grab the book called Tribes by Seth Godin and a book called Oversubscribe. Grab those 3 books on Amazon immediately. Okay. Now, that will help you out extremely with your content. Now, when it comes to content creation, guys, stop trying to make new stuff. You can literally go back 30 days, even 60 days into your lives and anything you post and start regurgitating that content. All right. Did that help?
Yes. Because I think that's really what happens. It's like, I'll sit down and I'll think, what do I want to talk about? And I'm like, no, I already talked about that. I already talked about that. And so, I mean, if that's the case, I have a lot.
You have a lot. You already have a lot.
Yeah.
You don't need nothing new. And we always think that people are going to get bored or what if people hear that already? No, they didn't. They didn't hear that content. No, they didn't. And you got to run your business like a commercial. You see the same guy. If you was to drive from New York to California, right? Which won't take a day, probably take about 48 hours. You hear the same song 100 times exactly. I could bet $1,000 on that. So and like we talked about this on our call, you have to understand how your dreamy client's brain works. Our brain only acts when we see repetitiveness. When we see the same thing over and over and over again, right? Then we act. I have a Walgreens down the street from my house. Walgreens is not going to say, well, we've been here for a year. We're going to move up the road. No, they're going to stay right there. And every day I pass that Walgreens. And like last night, we passed it after my husband and I came back from a date. And I was like, oh, we got to get that pull-ups for the baby. You know, and we run in. It's that repetitiveness that we see every day. It will ultimately bring your dreamy client to you because they constantly seeing the same message over and over and over again. And you got to agitate them, guys. You got to be like, oh, you know, selling is not always nice. Now, let's talk about your social media here. I think that, not even think, I know, is that you need to still market on Facebook. Get out of that intimidation feeling because that's just all in your head. Okay? It's all in your head. So you got to get that out.
Yeah.
So you need to show up there. And you mentioned that on your live the other day when I was watching it. I'm not sure it was a live or it was a video, but I was listening. I told you before I was stalking you. Yeah. So, so yeah, so get out of that intimidation, and just get on there. I mean, you can literally segment your content. You could just do a live on your Facebook and just segment it across your other platforms, and probably the reason why the numbers have dropped low is because you probably wasn't doing it consistently.
Yeah.
I would dump the personal page on Instagram and just focus on building traffic to your business page. You do have two pages. You have one that says the real Monica Rowe, and then you have the girl, I've been stalking. You have the other page too. So I would dump one of those and just build traffic towards that main Instagram page, and then keep your business and your personal page here on Facebook, and just definitely market heavy on those. It's the power of repetitiveness that will allow your audience to go towards you. And another thing I think you should add now, going into the new platform I think you should get on, is you need to start podcasting, because entrepreneurs listen to podcast content all the time. So you can literally go on Anchor and download a podcast and just start talking.
Okay. I looked into it. I started it, but I haven't published anything yet. So I need to get on that and start
you have
doing
the
that
voice for it.
a lot
you
more.
Definitely have the voice
Everyone
for it.
says something about my voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't hear it, but if you guys hear it, okay.
Girl, this is just all confirmation.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, you definitely have the voice for it. So you need to start, and it goes for all of you guys. If you have any type of business, I don't care if you're selling water, get you a podcast, okay, and start talking, because there's over 100 million people a month listening to podcasts every single month. So get your business on the podcast, right? And you can literally, again, segment your content, do a live on Zoom, and then the Zoom will take the audio, and you can just upload it onto your podcast. Kill two birds with one stone, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So thank you. Did I answer your question, Monica?
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for hopping on the show, and I'll be talking to you really, really soon.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
You
Yes,
too.
that was amazing, guys. All right, so let me see if I see any other Ask Letitia in the comments. I think we're good for this morning. I think I gave y'all enough. I think right now, y'all need to just get out there and don't write another piece of note in your notebook, and just execute everything that you've already written down. Some of y'all do not need to go to the Staples or to the Office Max and get another notebook. When you have notes and notes and notes full of stuff in your 30, 40, 50 encyclopedia collection of notebooks that you already, somebody type in the word already have. I think we just feel good when we buy new notebooks. The idea of having fresh new paper. Some of y'all get the 5-star. You're like, oh, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get the 5-star notebook. I know it's $6, but ooh, I get to choose the color of my cover. Ooh, you get so excited when you're like, wait a second, did I make any money yet off of the notebooks encyclopedia of notebooks that I already have? I feel like somebody in this audience needs to say ouch, because I feel like I'm talking to at least one person. I feel like I'm talking to one person in this audience who that just resonated with. So thank you so much, Roz. Thank you, Roz Jones, for hopping on. Thank you so much, Ray. Dr. Ray, I so appreciate. I had a doctor on the show today. Oh my God, I feel special. I feel special. Yes, thank you, Monica, for joining me on the show. And also, last but never least, thank you, Miss Tasha. What you do every day for us moms and advocating for us and building this impactful brand that we call Autism Speaks. We are so beyond appreciative of that. Every woman, not woman, every woman that came on this show, from Tasha to Monica. Monica, you're doing some transformational stuff, putting down that vision, teaching us entrepreneurs to do that is magical. Ray, us making sure that, even us as Black women, Dr. Ray, making sure that we are using supplements every single day, because I'm going to be honest with you, we're the most unaware of supplements than any other nationality on the planet. Okay, you go to other countries, and I've been traveling around the world now for the past 2-3 years. They're so much more healthier than we are as women of color. We have all these underlying illnesses that we are getting sick of, but we're not taking from not, adding good things to our body. And then we got Miss Roz. Now, I feel that Roz, and I'm going to put this out there, I feel that Roz and Dr. Ray, y'all need to do a collaboration together, because Roz, she does things that's based on Medicare and insurance, things like that, medical insurance. And I think y'all two should definitely link up and do something together. I really feel that's going to happen. I feel that in my spirits is going to happen with that in the future. Okay, so listen, everyone, that's all I have for you guys this morning. Like I said, this morning's live was meant for you guys to get unstuck, right? Did anybody get unstuck this morning? Please type in me. Make me, if I gave you any value, guys, please share this out. Type in me if you got even a little bit unstuck this morning, or a lot of unstuck this morning, right? Type in me down below. And also, if you got any value, grab your virtual ticket for my upcoming Dallas event. And you can watch us get all crazied up and all this content and value. I'm going to have speakers flying in from all over the U.S. Grab your virtual ticket at campbellsuccessnetwork.com. That's campbellsuccessnetwork.com. Caregivers, yes. Grab your virtual ticket today, because if you think y'all learned a lot here, trust and believe you're going to learn a lot during this event. It's the #1 sales-focused meet and greet event for anyone who's a coach, consultant, service provider, or a network marketing leader. All right. So listen, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I will be back on live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Tonight's topic is going to be what not to do when you're launching your program or opportunity. And I thank you so much, Roz, for the me. And I'm so appreciate you guys for being on. So God bless you. And as always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design the life that you deserve. Yes, that you, yes, you deserve. All right. See you guys tonight at 7. Bye.